Welcome everyone to another episode of Dom in Space. And today I have done some stuff in between the episodes. I've kind of done a couple things in space. I've done... What is that weird thing out there? I don't know. But I've also what I really wanted to do, we'll show you guys... Ooh, this graphical glitches here. What I really want to show you guys was me landing down here at the South Pole. I didn't actually get out of the plane yet. I got some extra parts, and I built myself a plane and cruised myself down here. Right now I just kind of have the jet running to charge my batteries because I've been sending data back and forth. I just don't have a way to get back into the vehicle. So yeah, that's the only problem I'm having right now, is kind of getting in and out of my vehicle when I want to explore. So I only kind of gave this thing enough fuel to get here. Didn't really think about getting back particularly. I didn't really care. I just wanted to get some science from here and, you know, that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and just do that, and then I'll show you what else I've been up to. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Mervin. Ooh, get up, buddy. There we are. Let's do an EVA report. Keep it. Let's do take surface sample. Really cold, solid ground. Got a sample, but feared dig any deeper because of the starting cracking sound the ice made. You cannot try to think back. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. So Mr. Mervin Kerbin over here, he's been kind of my test dummy recently. I've been trying to land a few places and get ooh, cool. Just get a couple of science here and there. Let's go to... Oh yeah, there's my flag. Space station. Space plane. There we go. Recover. No science. Okay, so in between episodes, I tried to record creating the space station, actually. And we're going to just kind of take a look at it. I already had the first part in space. This section right here was originally called... Ooh, I wish I could... Oh, there we go. There's some light. So from this point up, was originally called Space Station Part 1, and this one was supposed to be Part 2, and I had a separate kind of little system attached to this section right here. And we kind of, what I had done is I delivered it to the general vicinity of this. And during this whole recording session, I wasn't using my microphone. And on top of that, I didn't quick save or anything. And I had messed up. So basically, I felt like just kind of accomplishing the whole system, the whole thing, without you guys. I apologize. We'll do another section in the future when we get something more useful than just this this crew hatch here, a hitchhiker storage container. So we're going to undock. I'm just going to show you guys what I've been up to. So you know, just kind of how you do this thing. So to switch back and forth between vehicles, you want to use the bracket keys. Doesn't matter which ones. One of them just does positive and negative vehicles. So if there's like multiple vehicles in your vicinity, you'll be dandy. One thing I wanted to mention, and I learned this after I messed up that last episode, is if you press, depends on your system. On Windows, if you press Alt-L, it actually locks your stage, so you can't press spacebar by accident, like I did in the video that I didn't post. So what I'm going to do is choose to control from here. We're going to set that as my target. There we are. And basically this is how you want to dock with your with anything in space. And I'm actually going to go ahead and mess up my orbit a little. Maybe not orbit, but turn that on and press T. Cool. So yeah, anyways, I'm messing myself up, you know, with respect to this. And I'm going to even probably... just kind of get myself out of place, and I'll even rotate myself. Boop. There we go. Okay. So what you want to do when you get within a certain distance of whatever you want to dock with. First, what you want to do is probably align with it. So you want to go to this docking setting right here, and what you'll be able to do is rotate yourself or put yourself horizontally or vertically, whatever you're looking to do. And the way you switch between kind of rotating and translating, is the best way to put it, is by pushing the spacebar key. So that's one of the reasons why locking your stage is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself kind of oriented here. Oops. Whoa, way off. Man. Stop it. There we go. Let's say right about there. Cool. And I am using multiple keys here. I'm using all the WASD keys. You can rotate yourself with Q and E, and I want to use the Shift and Control keys. And this is kind of like threading a needle in space, so it's not very efficient, I'd have to say, but it works. I like it a lot, and we're just about to dock. Beautiful view. Awesome. And if you get a really nice basically coupling like that, it won't take any time to couple together. You won't have any problems, and it'll just kind of bring the two parts together. What I like to do is control from here. There we go. Now I'm controlling it from the Stay Put Nick. So that's kind of just how you make a space station. You do put these new docking ports in there and kind of build your stuff on the fly. So I don't have any people up here, and that's a big disadvantage right now. So that's actually what I want to do today. We're going to go back to the Space Center. I want to get a couple of crew members on that ship. So what I'm actually going to do is build a rocket with, and I'm just going to show you guys just the top of it. And this is what I'm going to do. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is your drone, and this is a command pod. And what you'll be able to do is stick whoever you want to in the command pod. And I know these are only one person's you can bring up at a time. We got to unlock some more in the future. But if I want to bring this pod back, for example, I want to have some sort of drone to control it without having a crew member. So that's the reasoning why we're going to do that. And right now I'm just going to cut off here and build the thing, and we'll go ahead and try to dock with that space station. Alright guys, we're back, and I've already done a lot of hard work to get ourselves within a decent place to start to want to do what I want to do here. Basically, I just kind of put ourselves in a good, in a nice little orbit, and kind of copied the orbit of our target there. And now I am slowly kind of refining it so that we get within a really good distance of our, basically of the target here, which is the space station this time around. And right now I'm kind of using my few of the skills I've developed over time playing this game to slowly bring ourselves in. And that will be in, it's actually a long distance. Long time. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of speed this up a little bit. Keep ourselves in the right place here. I like to nudge this thing back and forth. And I like to use this specifically, this this view down here. Oops, wrong. Bloop. 0 kilometers, awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and just kind of let ourselves get a little bit closer here. And there we are. There's our space station. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that same docking maneuver that that we were doing before. Boop. Nope, not what I wanted to do. And boop. So we're gonna go ahead and just switch to docking mode now. Ooh, wrong direction here. And I'm going to rotate myself so that I'm correct way up and down. Awesome. Just got to get myself kind of situated here. Oop, wrong direction. Keep on hitting the wrong keys here. Ooh, 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 wrong way. There we go. Awesome. I'm just going to do this one by eye this time around. And actually, I might want to turn camera a little bit. Here we go. Okay, let's go get it. And here we go. Get a little bit closer here. We're going to turn ourselves a little bit more. Right there. Oop. I know it's a little bit dark, so I'm going to keep on trying to switch my views around. Line ourselves up best we can. Go in for the kill. Da-dunt. Da-dunt. Wrong direction. And go in for the kill. We should be here. Come on. Yeah. Turn off SAS. Now we're all one vehicle. Woohoo! Did it. Now, we officially have a really good space station here. So, since I've been kind of doing that, I'm going to rotate the vehicle a little bit just because it's more fun to do it in the light. Do all this stuff in the light. I want to... Can't. There we are. Oh, this is my problem. I want to go to staging. Now, lock my Alt L. Cool. I'm gonna lock my what is that stuff called? My staging. The reason why I'm doing that just because I don't mess it up while I'm on camera here. Want to control from here. Awesome. Okay. And turn it upright. Rotate into the sun best we can. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to just do a nice little EVA with Jebediah here. We're gonna let go. Gonna turn our jetpack on. That's so cool. That is so cool. That is awesome. And I'm going to do what I think kind of what the reason for me making the station is. And that's kind of just to have people up in space whenever we need them. So Jebediah will be basically our permanent resident on here. Crew report. Whatever. And we are going to transmit everything. If I can find... There's one. An antenna. Boop. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, that's basically that. So since there is no other place to kind of dock here, what I'm going to do is control from here. There we go. We're going to undock. And basically that's the reasoning why I put this oops, stop rotating please. That's why I put this this thing on here, the probe, just so I can bring this thing out of the way. And now we have a docking port that's open. And let's see, we got plenty of stuff. Actually, I have a no, I don't think you can. What I'm gonna do is rotate ourselves, and we are going to go ahead and just crash land this pod. And the reasoning why I built this completely the design I did is just so now I can actually bring up an empty pod, for example, if I wanted to bring Jebediah back home. So that's one of the reasons why I did that. So we're going to go ahead and just smash on some of these thrusters here. And bye-bye, space station. Have fun. Bye, Jebediah. Bye. Awesome. So as soon as we get within a suborbital flight here, I am going to basically dump off the bottom half of this thing and just kind of fall in and hopefully save all this stuff. We'll see. I know there's not really much of a point to save it all, but like I said, we'll see. Okay, cool. So we should be suborbital there. Just for good measure, we'll pull it down even more. 55, 54, 50, 50. 50,000. Awesome. And there we go. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of turn this up a notch here. We are going to hopefully land this thing either in the water or over some nice land. We are in total darkness, so this is horrible to do. Apologize. And So I'm going to go ahead and be back when we start entering the atmosphere here. Okay, here we are. Starting to hit atmosphere here a little bit. Slow down. And sun's up. It's a beautiful day. And now we actually can see. So that was one of the reasons why I went ahead and cut there. Probably going to land in the ocean. I have my time warp up a lot. We're entering atmosphere. We're pulling down this this side over here. We'll see where we actually land in a minute once this apoapsis kind of moves to over here. Just for the sake of showing you guys, this is the reasoning why I'm showing you this specific landing is because I will be doing this to transport people back home from the International Space Station, the Kerbal Space Station. So I want to be able to show you guys what I'm going to be doing off camera so you guys don't have any problems with figuring out what I've been doing. So when I say that I've brought somebody home, you'll know how I'll be doing it with a system similar to this. And we are in a suborbital flight now. That's the reason why the camera moved. Boop. We're going to go ahead and turn ourselves and slow down time again. And I'm going to de-separate ourselves. So we're going to unlock our staging with Alt-L on Windows. Throw that thing off. Now it is officially, that's going to land and just kind of break itself up, which is fine. But this is the part that we wanted to save in the future. So whenever we have crew members that we want to, stop moving, that we want to save or bring back from somewhere, we'll probably use a similar system to this until we get, until we get better parts. So this will probably be kind of the system that we'll be using. I even could, in the future, kind of have this top part detachable. Reasoning is because we don't actually need this part if there are crew members inside of this, the pod here. This is just so we can control it without a crew member. And all of those batteries are there for that exact same reason as well. So we can make everything detachable if we want in the future. And we might even get a better drone base than the Stay Putnik here. Oop. Awesome. Stop tumbling around, please. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of speed this up a little bit. Hopefully we'll land somewhere soon. We're going in a really, really slow angle, so that's the reason why we kind of overshot the whole continent over there. I'm feeling we're going to land like right around here, right? Like right in the dead center of that water. Yep. Here we go. Awesome. And yeah, that's basically it for today's episode. We're going to go ahead and land this thing. That's one of the things that I want to show you, was just kind of how we're going to be transporting people from the space station and back with very, very efficient vehicles. Well, in my opinion, efficient vehicles. And anybody else's, who knows. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you again next time. Bye-bye.